Thanks, Olivia. New revelations from the impeachment inquiry. Hashtag Trump meltdown has been trending on Twitter all week after President Trump held tense press conferences, telling reporters he would be writing to Speaker Pelosi in response to today's subpoenas, and earlier asking China to investigate the Bidens.
Should start an investigation into the Bidens, because what happened in China is just about as bad as what happened with Ukraine.
The cause of the president's irritation? Possibly recovered text messages showing U.S. diplomats putting pressure on Ukraine, and the latest revelations that the Eastern European country may not have been the president's only call to a foreign government. A Monday report stated that Trump pressed Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison for information on the FBI's Russia probe. According to sources familiar with the call, President Trump requested information that could discredit FBI Director Robert Mueller's investigation into Trump's Russian ties during the 2016 election.
Look, I've had many conversations with the President, and it was a very brief conversation, and it was not one that I'd characterise as being ladled with pressure.
The administration faced further backlash when sources claimed that Secretary of State Mike Pompeo was also on the July 25th call to Ukraine and interfered with witnesses. Pompeo denied knowing anything about the call last week. During the now famous call, Trump asked the Ukrainian president for a favor: information on his opponent Joe Biden's son in return for U.S. military aid.
And we want to make it abundantly clear that any effort by the Secretary, by the President, or anyone else to interfere with the Congress's ability to call before it relevant witnesses will be considered as evidence of obstruction of the lawful functions of Congress.
Republican Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has stated that due to a Senate rule, he will have to accept the impeachment case if it passes through the House.
Under the Senate rules, we're required to take it up if the House does go down that path, and we'll follow the Senate rules.
Testifying today is Michael Atkinson, Inspector General of the Intelligence Community. Back in August, Atkinson reported the whistleblower complaint to his superior, Acting Director of Intelligence Joseph McGuire, but the complaint was rerouted from Congress to the Department of Justice. The latest revelations have the country fairly divided on impeachment, with 46% supporting the inquiry, 43% opposing, and 11% remaining neutral. I'm Papish. Stay informed and stay curious. Back to you guys.